Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your 2022 yearly tarot forecast. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, guys, so I am starting out with pulling you your focus card for 2022. You do have expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So this is the advice. This may be where you need to put your focus, Aries. Let's see what the cards say. I have broken this reading up into 4 quarters. And so we're looking at the first quarter, the second, the third, the fourth for Aries. And I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. It does help. So we have the Fool in the reverse. And this is in the first quarter for Aries. We have the Four of Pentacles. It is sideways. Aries. What does Aries have coming up in 2022? Okay. And we have the Two of Wands. So it could be that in the first quarter, which is January, February, March, you may have a new path that's opening up, but many of you, you're holding back. So needing to listen to your higher self. Some of you could be listening to your ego. And so we have January, February, March, April, May, June. This is the second quarter. Third quarter, we have July, August, and September. The Seven of Swords, the Magician, the Tower, the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. Fourth quarter, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles. Overall energy, I am using this as the overall energy for the year. You do have the Page of Pentacles. Let's see. So something could be growing, something is expanding, Aries. It's just very slowly, and it could be because the ego is getting in the way. That's not all of you, but for some of you, needing to listen to your higher self. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Two of Cups, and you also have the Two of Swords here. So some of you are definitely, wow, feeling torn here. When it comes to a relationship, a partnership, for some of you this is business, but for others this could be on the love front. Really any relationship, any partnership. Some of you are seriously considering giving someone a second chance because you have Judgment here. You're on the fence. Underneath Judgment, we do have the Nine of Pentacles, which is someone who knows their worth. And so many of you that I'm reading for, you know your worth. Someone from your past here this year could be trying to come back in. And things are progressing very slowly. I definitely see someone in the friend zone. Things are progressing very slowly. because for many of you, there's a past here. Maybe you don't completely trust this person. Others, though, I feel like you have someone coming in here, and I do see real potential with this person. But maybe at the start of the year, you may not fully trust this person, or for some of you, you may feel like you're not good enough, or maybe, you know, that's how they're feeling. Somebody may feel like they're not good enough. Also, for some of you, there could be somebody influencing this connection. So that really could be anybody. That could be a friend, a family member. There could be an outside party that is somehow maybe interfering with this connection. The first card out is the Fool, which is one of your cards. You actually have both cards showing up here, Aries, in your reading. You have the Fool and the Emperor here. But right at the start of 2022, I see you holding back. So Two of Wands, you're thinking about your future here in the first quarter, but I see you holding back. Now, this can be you really restraining yourself. That ego is definitely in control here. So even if, you wanted to move down a particular path, if you were feeling intuitively guided to move down a particular path, I feel like other things are influencing you. And some of you, you're maybe listening to your ego, or you're being, too rigid or constrained here, and maybe too stubborn with this energy. And I don't see you living in the moment here with the Fool. I don't see you liberating yourself and taking that leap of faith and starting something new in the first quarter. I see you thinking about it. But not allowing yourself to move forward. And those of you that are maybe leaning more towards doing this and moving down this path and knowing what it is that you want, things are just progressing very, very, very slowly, and you have to be patient with this process. Now, in the second quarter, you have the Seven of Swords, the Magician, and the Tower. And you do have some majors here. You have the Fool, you have the Magician, the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. So you could be dealing with someone here in the second quarter who is a little manipulative. But if you resonate with that, if somebody was manipulating you, trying to manipulate you, and like I just mentioned, there could be a friend or maybe some sort of outside party that is influencing a relationship. Now, it could even be a business partnership. You have several twos here. So you may have, someone external who is influencing a connection, a partnership. Maybe you're listening to this person, but if someone was trying to manipulate you or deceive you in any which way, if somebody, Aries, was trying to get away with something, I see them getting caught. And so this is in April, May, June. This is in the second quarter. So very strong ear sign energy. Could be Gemini, possibly Libra and Aquarius, but then also possibly Virgo, possibly Scorpio, or even another Aries. Significant. If someone was trying to play you or trying to manipulate you in any sort of way, I see that coming out into the open. I don't see that going well. I don't see it going down. And so maybe you're dealing with somebody that you don't trust, and that's why maybe you're not just jumping in head first here with this partnership or this path. You're not going for it here in the first quarter. You need some time, and it could be because you don't trust someone. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's deceptive or sneaky. You have the Seven of Swords here. This can be someone who's sneaky, manipulative. But there could be something shocking here. Something shocking that is coming to light. A secret definitely could be exposed here at this time. And that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. Could be good for some of you. This could be your suspicions actually blowing up here, the way that I'm seeing this. So, you know, maybe you thought that someone was trying to deceive you. If you were dealing with someone who maybe they like to keep their, cards close to themselves, play their cards close to their chest or whatever it is. You could be dealing with a secretive person. This person may not be a liar. They may just like to keep things to themselves. And so I see an illusion crumbling. And so whatever that illusion is, I see it crumbling. I see an awakening. For some of you, there's an epiphany that is happening in the second quarter, and this expansiveness is your mind expanding. Because I see this very close-minded, very cautious energy leaving. And I see this more spontaneous, creative energy coming in. And really, from the third quarter on, I see you actually trusting yourself, your intuition more, which maybe at the start of the year, maybe the egoic mind was winning. We're often in, I don't want to say a battle, but we're often torn between, listening to our ego versus our higher self. And so I feel like starting here in the third quarter, now this could be a spiritual awakening that some of you are going through. You're definitely ascending. Many of you, I see that here very clearly. But I see you moving forward and really letting your intuition guide you here, Aries. You have the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands. So I see you moving forward, and maybe, you were very, very guarded, very stubborn. Your walls were up because of whatever went down prior, but I see you making progress with something here in the third quarter. I see you really allowing yourself, and that's the key word, allowance. That's what's needed to be able to move forward. Releasing that control and allowing the universe to guide you, and that's how you make progress. Nine of Wands, some of you are exhausted. Maybe you're trying to control a situation. Maybe you wanted something to happen in a certain way. Something like that. But I see you releasing that control here. Second, third quarter. So that would be April, May, June, July, August, September. So mid-year, releasing that control. And you could even be trying one last time with something, especially if you feel intuitively led to maybe visit someone or to try again with someone or something. Travel definitely maybe coming up here. But I see you letting your wall down, letting go and allowing the universe to guide you. And when you do that, this is how you're closing the year. So in the fourth quarter, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles. This is abundance. This is a beautiful seed, the Ace of Pentacles, that you're planting, and it has tremendous potential to grow from the Ace into this Ten of Pentacles. So prior, you could have been holding back or very stubborn, when it comes to manifesting something new. Now, prior, there could have been a loss, or maybe you were deceived in some way. There could have been something that happened in the past that made you put up your walls, create stronger boundaries. Something happened in the past, and when it comes to maybe you moving down a new path or manifesting something new, we see you very cautious and definitely very, very protective of yourself. Nothing wrong with that, but maybe you were too protective and too cautious. Again, I see something progressing very slowly. Now, there could be a secret that is coming to light here for some of you, or just maybe that aha moment, that realization. Something is happening here. For some of you, it's you simply maybe gaining a higher perspective about something. And I see you making progress here. I see you relying more on your intuition here. This is mid-year, honestly, onward. And when you do that, I mean, look at what you're manifesting. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a new job for some of you. You may be an authoritative figure. Yeah, I mean, look at that. When I say that, this just confirms it. And this could be for a large company with the Ten of Pentacles here. So this could be a new job that, I mean, maybe some of you, you're going to work in this position for the rest of your life. Others, this could be a raise, a promotion. Definitely. For others, though, on the love front, I mean, some of you, you could be getting married. Others, you could be moving house. I see money coming in. There's a lot of money coming in at the end of 2022. And if you did not feel financially secure prior, oh, you will by the end of 2022. I don't see a problem really financially at all. For a few of you at the start of the year, there could be a problem with a property, with a home that you have to address. And maybe you're making very slow progress with this. Also, for a few of you, this could be a property that is at a distance from you. You're not maybe physically there. Maybe you have to travel. And so I see some delays here, some planning that's needed. Maybe getting more organized. For some of you, possibly needing help from others with this. But let's take a look at the Fool in the reverse for Aries. Please clarify the Fool in the reverse. Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands, which is a very defensive energy. Could be telling someone no. Could be very firm with, you know, what it is that you want. Not maybe having faith in something here at the start of 2022. For some of you, this is a matter of trust here. You don't trust someone. We have the Sun and the Star. So an Aquarius, a Leo, very strong Leo here coming through. With the Seven of Swords, we have the Ace of Rods. Let's look at the Tower, please. Please clarify the Tower for Aries. So with the Seven of Swords, it can be avoidance. Yes, it's a sneaky, shady energy, but it's also avoiding something here. You could be avoiding a particular person. Wow. I mean, the Magician. The Magician did come out upright, but then as it landed, it flipped over. But I don't feel like he's in the reverse for all of you. I really don't. And so some of you, yes, you're dealing with a shady character, a manipulative person. And this person here in the second quarter could definitely be pissing you off, Aries. But this is very specific and it's not for all of you. For some of you, again, if someone was trying to play you, if someone's trying to manipulate you or deceive you in some way, it's being exposed. But not all of you are going to resonate with that, because I feel like for some of you, this is upright, really. This is you manifesting something exciting. You're feeling more inspired here at this time, and it could be after something comes to light. There could be an argument or something like that, but I see healing energy. There also could be an aha moment. These all flipped out together. We have the World, and these are upright. So the Magician flipped over, but we have the World, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords, all upright. So Six of Swords, you are making progress. You are moving forward. Many of you, you're moving. You could be moving to another country. This could be a long distance move. Somebody that was at a distance could be coming to see you. And maybe you guys had some problems. If you're in a long distance relationship, could be that, you know, there was emotional distance between you. But for others, this is physical distance here. But I see you guys coming together. There's a proposal here. And honestly, it could be shocking. There could be an apology as well that's coming in. That could be shocking. Because I see you mending a relationship. Really, I see you mending a relationship. Some of you, you will move in together. I mean, there is potential for marriage here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. So those of you that are not married, those of you where you are mending a relationship, there is a potential for marriage here, or maybe getting engaged here in the fourth quarter, so at the end of the year. And if you are the one that is maybe taking the initiative here, I see here, because we have the Ten of Rods that came out here with the Emperor, I see it will be a little challenging, but I mean, you will get it done. Some of you, you have to step into your power here. I just want to look at, let's pull 2 more clarifiers. I'm going to go for the High Priestess here in the 9 of Wands, which 9 of Wands is someone who, you know, they're exhausted. They've been to hell and back, basically. They're the wounded warrior, and so you may feel wounded, you may be keeping someone at a distance, but intuitively maybe you feel guided to move closer to this person or something like that, because I see you needing to listen to your higher self. That's the advice. So some of you, you're very guarded, which, you know, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, because it's not. It's just needing to learn how to trust your higher self, how to trust yourself more. Yeah, so we have the Knight of Pentacles with the High Priestess. Something is very, very slow moving. And we have the 3 of Cups that landed sideways with the 9 of Wands. So there could be a friend, there could be an outsider that is interfering. I did mention that earlier. There could be some sort of external influence, but that's not for all of you. Some of you are actually mending a friendship here. Others, this is a reunion, this is love. And there is a potential for marriage here. Could be very, very slow moving, but I do see, yeah, for some of you, there is definitely a potential for marriage. Some of you may be moving in, maybe signing a legal contract here. Definitely seeing that. It's quite positive, and the energy is very similar to Pisces. So some of you actually, maybe your Pisces, Aries, cuspers. If you have Pisces in your chart, you're dealing with Pisces, go check that reading out, because that was very significant for them. And they had that, I believe, in the 3rd and 4th quarter. You guys have it in the 4th quarter here. So, I mean, maybe, you know, that's your person. Maybe that's who you're dealing with. But this is quite nice. This is taking a relationship to the next level. Those of you that were at a distance with somebody, I see you all coming together. You could be moving in together. Others, there could be a marriage proposal. Definitely seeing that. A reunion. I feel like you will drop your walls. All right, so let's look at your love life, Aries. Now, some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. We have a lot of earth here. So Capricorn coming through. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. For some of you, a Leo, possibly an Aquarius, or even a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces may be significant. All right, Aries. Okay, we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So if you are partnered, needing to play, needing to have more fun. Wow, look at this. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information for Aries, looking at their love life. For some of you, there's a friend around you, Aries, and I feel like this friendship is going to turn into much more, but that is very specific. Aries, looking at their love life for 2022, please. interesting. All right, let's take a look at career and finances for Aries, please. And health and well-being for Aries, please. For 2022, health and well-being. And like I always mention, guys, I am not a doctor. This is just to give you a little extra guidance. Okay, so I always go with the ones that are upright. These are not. So we have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then we have number 3, a beautiful face. And then we also have passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So those around you, I mean, you could be attracting a lot of possibilities here in the first quarter, Aries, but some of you, I see you holding back, definitely. I see you shining bright, and some of you, you may be a star. You may work in the public eye. You may be a star in your own right. But we see you very guarded with the 7 of Wands. I mean, you may have a lot of interest here. At the start of 2022, like a lot of interest in you, and some of you, you got to fight them off. You actually may be a very flirty person, a free spirit, but as far as like you jump in head first into something, I see you emotionally definitely more closed off here at the start of the year, but I feel like that's going to change. And yeah, you're going to meet someone where, I mean, you could be very drawn to this person. This person could be very attractive. I definitely see that there's going to be a lot of chemistry between you two, definitely. But this may be a friend. So this is, for many of you, this is a friend. This is someone that's in your social circle. You may work with this person or go to school with this person. Some of you, you go to school. So this person is around you. And if you're partnered, to re-spark that passion within your existing relationship, what's needed is actually having more fun. Maybe you guys need more date nights. Maybe you need to compliment your partner more on their looks for some of you. You know, if they're looking cute, you need to tell them. This is going to help your relationship in 2022. And then looking at career and finances, we do have visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. And so stay out of that lack mindset, which I don't see that problem here, and stay in that abundance mindset. So stay positive. And some of you, you could be actually visualizing your life and how you really want it to be. Learning how to visualize, learning how to manifest your desires, really. Your thoughts, your words are very powerful. And so, yeah, whatever it is that you want, stay focused on that and try to be more flexible, definitely. and you will manifest exactly what it is that you want. And then looking at health and well-being, we have leave a stressful situation behind. And this says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. So you're leaving a stressful situation behind. I mean, this could be you actually maybe making new friends here in 2022, leaving behind maybe toxic connections. You want to grow and expand. And for some of you, this is socially. Yeah, so I feel like for many of you, this is a new social circle that you're going to be vibing with. Maybe you have your tribe coming in. For others, I feel like you're learning how to manifest your desires. And then we also have expect a miracle. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of. So maybe you have a family member or a friend, someone around you, could be a partner, could be anybody, someone around you or yourself that was going through something, and you're going to see a big change with that here. I often see this card come up when, you know, it's someone close to us. It could be a loved one. They have something going on. But there's a lot of spiritual energy surrounding the situation. With this combination, for some of you Aries, it's a relationship where, or a friendship where maybe you guys were having some problems, but you're working through those problems and you're learning to maybe have more fun. And if this was a long distance relationship, many of you, you're coming together under the same roof by the end of the year. We have the Emperor in the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, this is you mending a relationship. There's a lot of spiritual energy around this. All right, so let's see what sign you're dealing with. Who is Aries dealing with here in 2022? Virgo. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have water. All right. Let's see what you need to let go of, Aries. What does Aries need to let go of in 2022? What does Aries need to let go of? And just to have a little extra fun here, this is the new year. Let's see what you need to be called out on. With this message, you may or may not resonate with this. It's just to have a little fun. For Aries, please, what does Aries need to be called out on? Oh, you have two. All right. So looking at what you need to be called out on, we do have relinquish defensiveness in your communications. Instead, stand tall, listen, and learn. I mean, if this just resonates so much. Look at this. With the energy, Aries, that you're dealing with in the first quarter, you need to expand your mind. For some of you, this is like a battle between your higher self and your ego. And I feel like the ego, for many of you, is winning the first quarter here. You need to listen to your higher self when it comes to a situation. A lot of defensive energy here, very closed off energy here with the Four of Pentacles. So release that defensiveness. And then looking at what you need to be called out on, we have shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just BS. Forgive, let that ish go. And then we also have shit is about to get real. So this is interesting because look at this. In the second quarter, we have the Tower. So ish is about to get real. And so this is by the end of the second quarter for many of you. And it says you need your people around you. So something big is about to go down, something major. And you will need to have your friends, your tribe around you. I don't feel like this is a bad thing. I really don't. I do not. I feel like this is very good. It's going to allow for this healing energy to come in and for you to move forward. And some of you, maybe you've been carrying around past baggage, unable to maybe move forward down a new path. You've been stuck, basically. Very guarded. This is not a bad thing. I'm not getting that. This is not a bad thing. It's going to allow for forward movement. So very interesting. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a water sign. All right, guys. So I hope that you found this yearly reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, guys. Wishing you a very happy, healthy new year. Take care.